We have a real treat for you on this Friday, a Japanese exhibition. It is making its North American debut at the Field Museum. It is the Pokémon Fossil Museum.
Pokemon fossils from the massively popular video game will be compared with their real-life inspirations in the museum's collection, like Sue the T-Rex. So we're joined tonight by exhibition developer Monisa Ahmed. Welcome. We love your sweater.
Thank you. Thank you.
We don't know a lot about Pokemon,
Yes,
so we're hoping that you can teach us. What can people expect from the Pokemon Fossil Museum?
Sure. Well, I think people can expect to see probably something a little unexpected, honestly. So Pokemon fossils, which are Pokemon that come from fossils, will be featured in the exhibition, and then we'll be comparing those to fossils of animals that you might be seeing in natural history museums all over the world. So you'll see a lot of content like Sue the T-Rex, the Chicago Archaeopteryx, paleontology, and that sort of thing.
So what have you brought with you? And explain to us, because most of us think of the game Pokemon.
Right.
That's it. You know, playing a game, but this is connected to history, natural history. So what did you bring here? Explain it for us and talk about
Can we
it.
touch? I always like to touch things. Can we touch
Sure.
it?
Do you have your gloves on?
No, she said we can. No, you touch it first, Cheryl. Right.
Just from the back,
Are we
I was
allowed?
told.
Okay,
just
all
from the
right.
back, just from the
Yeah,
Okay, so, I'm
so
gonna
these
hold it up.
are
Look at that.
300-million-year-old
Oh
fossils.
no! Oh my
Are you kidding me?
goodness. Okay, Rob, I'm gonna let. Oh, that's too
I'm gonna
fancy.
from the back.
This is real. You know, artifacts,
Yeah.
and we're holding on to it.
So these are 300-million-year-old fossils from Mason Creek, Illinois, outside of Chicago. They are of coelacanth fish, which specifically these are Rhamnodermis fossils, and they will be featured in the exhibition to go along with the Pokemon Relicanth, which I know a lot of people, when they think about Pokemon, they think of Pikachu,
Yeah.
they think of
Right.
Pokemon Go, the sort of things that you see in popular culture. But Pokemon has a lot of basis in natural history and in ecology and biology and anthropology and all these really cool parts of human history. And so there is a Relicanth, coelacanth-like Pokemon that
Okay,
it will be
explain
based
who
on.
that is and tell us about the Relicanth and.
Well, you capture them in the
Like-
game, right? Is that how you find them? Pikachu finds them.
You can find them in the games. So it's not in every single one of the games, but sort of the premise of them is you're off on this adventure to capture as many Pokemon as you can, become friends with them, and then become a Pokemon master. And so this is just one of the 1,025 or so Pokemon that you can encounter.
Can I go back to
I
what
can
I'm holding
see.
here? Like, if I
Yeah,
saw this rock in a creek or a lake, I don't even think I would realize.
But look, Rob,
yeah,
mine
but
had-
you
you
can
could
see,
see the
you can
fish
see.
scales
So
in
I can
there.
see
Okay. Oh, look
like
at that
the
indentation.
tail. Is that what I'm looking at, Monisa, right there? Like the actual, the animal.
Like the indentation.
Yeah, so you're
in
seeing
there.
the full fish in that
Yeah.
fossil there.
And
I
it's
see
how
it
old?
too.
300 million years old. Here in Illinois too.
That
so
looks
not
good
too far
for 300
from here.
million. I want to know what they're having. Okay.
It blows my mind.
Oh my
So this
gosh,
will
like-
target many generations, right? That's the great part. We're always in, because of the Field Museum, we grew up going there, Cheryl,
Yes,
right?
the best field
It's
trip.
such a yes, it was one of the best field trips. But the newer generation now who
Right.
played Pokemon, you're really kind of combining a lot of different things.
Yeah, I think one of our biggest goals with this exhibition is to really bridge that gap between Pokemon fans of old and new, but also get people excited about Pokemon who may not have ever cared about it or who have only encountered it because it's so popular. This would be a really great exhibition for someone who is looking to see connections from the natural world into the worlds that maybe their children are super interested in or that they remember from their own childhoods, and that there's just like a love of curiosity and exploration that kind of drives both of those things. So I think people can expect to hopefully be really hyped up and excited to go explore their own world after seeing this.
What are you hyped up about? What are you most excited about, Monisa?
Oh my God. I'm an enormous Pokemon fan, but also an enormous Field Museum fan. And I am just excited to get the chance to work with the Pokemon folks and to talk about some of my favorite video games, but in the context of science and of real world topics and just trying to make science exciting and cool for people is always exciting, but
Yeah.
Where
now
do
I
you
get to do it with a
these from?
game.
Where do you get these from?
yeah.
Where do they live? Are they gifts from people? Where do they come from?
So these are from the Field Museum collection, and they will be in the exhibition themselves, among some other fossils of coelacanths and of other
Coelacanths.
fossils related to the various Pokemon. But yeah, these all of the fossil material will be coming from the Field Museum's collection, and yeah, you'll just have to go see what else will be there.
Yeah, so it's it's the
so
22nd,
much.
right? Tell us about that, and is it just general admission? Will you have to get tickets? Tell us how people can get more information about it.
So it will be opening May 22nd of next year, 2026.
Oh,
We don't.
It's next year.
we gotta wait. Monique.
Okay, no, you're right. We're building it up.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
okay.
Okay. I think Tim, our producer, this really is something he's fascinated by. So I
likes it a
think
lot.
that's what he
I'm
liked.
going to hang on to this then until next year.
Yeah.
Right.
That, the bodyguards are right on the side of the studio.
I want to give it back.
the
I didn't
studio.
break it, Cheryl.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
did great. Monique, thank you so much
Yeah.
for coming in. We love to learn, and I learned a little something about Pokemon.
I
too.
know.
Yeah.
I learned a lot because I wasn't into Pokemon
No,
when
me
it was
neither.
very popular.
I remember how
so
popular it was.
I mean, trying to get the niece and the nephews and all of the standing in
them.
line.
Take them, yeah. Again,
I
it's,
know, right?
it opens May 22nd, 2026 at 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Field Museum is open, so you can check that out as well.